All right, hello, yearbook student. I just want to show you a couple things logging in and doing some basic things in Pictavo. Pictavo is the yearbook creation program. So all you're going to do, you're going to go to Google, put in Pictavo, Pictavo, enter. Should come right up if you click that. You should come to this page. You see login in the top right corner. Hit that. You're going to log in. It's your school email address, and if you check the email, your password is capital Y yearbook1. So put that information in here. My stuff's automatically in, and you should be able to easily log into Pictavo. You might have to hit in like an I agree thing, but eventually you should see this screen, and this is where we come to make the yearbook. So I just want to show you a couple basic things. First thing you want to see is if you click on ladder, that'll show you a basic display of the entire book, all the pages. And our book is 192 pages. So if you see here, there's page 1. Page 1, by the way, you do not have access to. Everything else you should have access to. But if you scroll down, you should see it goes all the way to page 192, because that's how many pages our yearbook is. And right now you have access to every single page, because we're just going to be practicing, playing around. So see page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, an entire 2 pages. That's called a spread. And you see there's many different pages. So what you want to do, you can just scroll down to any spread, and if you click on it, it turns blue, and then you have this pencil icon up here. If you click that, it'll just take you to the page, and there's a couple things you can do. So first thing, I just want to show you the basics when you're looking at a blank page. If you come over here, here are all your sort of icons to work with. If you click this art icon, you'll see a couple different things. And usually the first thing you want to do is put a background onto your page. So you can go to background, you can go to library there. There's many different backgrounds to choose from, and it doesn't matter, so we're just practicing. So if you pick one you like, all you do is you take it, you click it, you drag it onto your page, and it'll put it right on there for you. Now, if you want to connect your 2 pages, if you want the thing to go the left and the right, the whole spread, there's this little link here. If you click that bad boy, links them together, redrag it, and now your entire background will be on the spread. And there's a couple things you can do here where it says effects. If you click the eye here, you can take your background opacity, that's like how clear, how dark you want it to be. You can play with that, and you can actually make your backgrounds lighter, or you can make your backgrounds darker depending on what you're going for. So this is a neat little yellow background, so I'll just keep it completely yellow for now. So, all right, so what you want to get in the habit of doing when you're working on a yearbook page is, just like anything, there's a disk over here, and that saves your page. So once you make a change, it'll light up, and you'll be able to click that guy. So, but pretty easy. Next thing usually you want to do is with the text, if you click just add a headline, a text box will pop up, double click into that, and you can make your headline there. Very easy, click off, click it again, it becomes draggable. Then again, just get in the habit of saving, practice. Subhead is just the same text but a little bit smaller. And same thing is you can kind of drag that around. You could adjust your box if you wanted to kind of fit in certain places. It's all very easy to do. But once you have your background, once you play with text a little bit, you can go back to the art palette, and you can actually place what are called photo boxes, and they are what they sound like. Pick the square, click, drag, and it puts a square onto your page, and you can move that guy around. You could play with the shape of it. So I'm just going to play with the shape of it a little bit. Over here, in your effects, you have your copy, you have your paste, you have your cut, so I might copy that guy. Then over here, it kind of throws the bar to the right side. If you hit paste, you can paste it. If you hold down the shift key, you can select more than one box. You can put borders on your boxes. So you see there, and I put some borders on the boxes there. And this is easy for like doing layout. So you have 2 boxes, hold down shift, select them. You can copy the 2, you can paste the 2, and now you have like a photo layout here. With the border, you can change border color. If you want to make the borders blue, you can do that. See, it changes to blue, kind of cool. And then you can eventually upload photos. I'll show you how to do that in a second, but we do have some photos on the server already. So if you click this box over here, photos, you see we have golf, we have field hockey. So I'm just going to go to golf. You see some pictures come up that were already uploaded onto the program. If you click a picture here, You could make it bigger. Say like, hey, who's in that picture? It's that dude. Great. If you want to heart it, you can heart it to make it a favorite. But I usually just work from here. So let's check out this dude. All right, you can't really see his face, but that's okay. So once you have a photo you like, you can drag it into a photo box, and that will enable you to place the picture onto the page. And once the picture is placed onto the page, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, you can click it, and then there's tools here. If you want to crop, you can click that cropping tool, and you can come to your picture and you can kind of crop them like that, make it bigger, smaller, and that's just the basics of placing a photo onto the page. And like I said, everything on the left-hand side are your basic tools. So
May I have your attention, please? Teachers, you have a Canaan meeting in
feel
D17
free
at
to
3
use
o'clock.
those and
Teachers,
start just
Canaan
playing
meeting in
around with those
D17 at
basic
3
tools.
o'clock.
And eventually, if you want, you can probably find it. And you can upload pictures yourself under Manage Photos. You can make folders. And you can upload your own photos, and then that's how we're going to be able to start using the photos that we upload.